The law of conservation of energy is a physical law that states energy cannot be created or destroyed, but may be changed from one form to another. Hello, my name is Jonathan Myers. I'm level 1 QHHT practitioner in Louisiana, and what I just read to you, one of the laws of physics, to me, it explains past lives. It explains that hypnosis truly does work. It explains that going to past lives and speaking to the soul, the higher self, the subconscious, whatever you want to call it, it explains that that's not just mumbo jumbo. It explains that it is real. Whether we want to admit it or agree with it or not, there's so many things out there that we just can't understand. That our minds are not fully capable of understanding every single thing out there. Just the color spectrum alone, we can't understand. We can't even perceive of all the different colors out there. And so I don't think we can quite understand of all the different concepts out there. However, what I will say is that through QHHT and hypnosis, going to past lives and such, I think that we can get a better grip on that. I think that gives us more of a peace of mind than what's out there these days. You know, you go and you ask opinions. You can go to churches. It doesn't matter which religion. You go to ashrams and temples and all that stuff, and everybody has an opinion on what it is. Everybody has an opinion. Where did we come from? What were we made from? Where were we before we were born? These are questions that I've always been just very drawn to. Things like just all the wild stuff out there, near-death experiences. Why do those people see what they see whenever they have a near-death experience? And so I've always been very curious about all of this stuff. And so I decided, after many years of looking into all of this, of looking into near-death experiences and looking into past life stuff, and I've always been one to binge stuff on YouTube. If I got something that I just need to figure something out, I just go straight to YouTube and I go all the way down the rabbit hole until I can get somewhat of a grip on whatever it is I'm thinking. And Dolores Cannon is somebody that led me to that. I'll say that. Dolores Cannon, she's passed on now, but she come up with the QHHT method. And not only did she come up with a method that takes you to a past life, and not only does she come up with a method to send you into a somnambulistic state of mind, she also come up with her term, and that's quantum healing. What happens with that? Now, this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people. It blew my mind at first as well. Quantum healing, that's what happens towards the end of the session. She goes, she says, we make ourselves sick. Now that sounds crazy. Who would want to make themselves sick? Well, if we can make ourselves sick, then we certainly have the ability to make ourselves better. Wouldn't you agree? Our mind and our body are capable of so many things that we are totally unaware of. And this is what has grabbed my attention for the last several years. And through meeting other QHHT practitioners from Australia and from Florida and right here in Louisiana, they all collectively helped me decide that this is where I wanted to go with a career. Because, look, I talk to all of them, and they all say, look, I wake up every day. I don't stress about what I do every day. I don't stress about going to work for a job that, for a company that doesn't appreciate me or that can fire me on a dime. And it's not only just the freedom of being your own boss, really. I mean, that's an attractive thing as well. But it's that they say, how I would describe it, whenever I'm putting somebody under hypnosis and sending them to a past life and talking to their higher self and doing all this quantum healing, whenever that happens, this is what I feel like. I feel like I'm the first one to a premiere movie that nobody's seen before. and I'm the only one in the movie theater, and I'm just sitting there with my popcorn, and I'm watching this movie the entire way, watching you through your past life. What decisions did you make? What were you wearing? What complications did you have? I mean, there's so many different questions. And how does that translate to your life today? That's the biggest question, because they say that your subconscious knows exactly which past life to give you to help you out for whatever you may be going through right now. It's a very, very therapeutic session, and everybody comes out of it. Now, I've had 9 fantastic sessions so far. Um, nine, 9 clients so far, and every single one of them, I've learned something new each time. Like, I just get my mind blown every single time. There's so many sessions that I would like to go over, and I'll be posting them here on YouTube so that everybody can get a better idea about exactly what is going on with this. Now, this isn't witchcraft. This isn't the work of Satan. This isn't the work of Beelzebub. All right? This is nothing like that. And you can ask anybody that's ever had a session. I'm not guiding you anywhere. This is all you. I'm just holding your hand through it. I'm helping you understand what you're seeing, and I'm holding your hand through it. I'm there to help you, and that's why it's called I'm a therapist. I'm a hypnotherapist. So that's what I'm here for. Yes, you're going under hypnosis. It's not what you think it is. It's not, oh, you're getting very sleepy as you look at the watch or whatever it was, the pendulum. It's not like that. It's not like what you see in the movies. It's not like what you see up on stage at some sort of magic illusion show or something like that. No, this is really going on. And I've actually been hypnotized twice myself. Actually, before I even decided to get into this line of work, I said, you know what? Look, I believe in all of it, but let me see it firsthand. I'm a skeptic at heart. I'm a skeptic at heart. There's no doubt about that. So I had to see it for myself. Now, once I saw it for myself, I was like, oh my God, it's crazier than what I thought it was. I got hypnotized. I went to a past life. It was insane. If you guys want to check that session out, I had already posted that one up on YouTube on my other page. I also run a conspiracy channel that it's just a hobby. I enjoy it a lot. It's called The Cult of Conspiracy. You can go check that out. I posted actually a 3-part session on there of my past life whenever I went under hypnosis. It was all recorded, and I'm happy for anybody that wants to listen to it. It's very, very interesting, to say the least. However, I also will be posting another session up on here, my second session that I got done, and that one was nothing short of incredible as well. So I will be posting that one up on this channel as well for everybody to check out. But the first session that I will be posting up here is of my best friend Hat, and we did a session just a few days ago, and that went a whole nother way. This is what I'm saying. There's always something new that happens. Like, my mind is constantly being blown. I mean, like I said, it's like watching a movie. I mean, how many movies have you seen that are just totally different? Some of them are the same. They have these past lives. Dolores used to call them digging potatoes, because not everybody has a crazy past life experience. Maybe you were just a farmer. Maybe you were just whatever. Maybe you just had a simple life. However, both of my past lives were insane. Like, I don't even want to say it. You guys just have to go check those out, because they're very remarkable. So I will be posting mine up here as well. I'm also going to be posting Hat's session that we had the other night. Very interactive session. And he hasn't been able to stop thinking about it ever since then. I mean, he is just going on and on and on every day, calling me several times a day. Oh, what do you think that meant? Oh, what do you think this meant? Because you're going to come out and you're going to listen to the recording, because these are recorded and they're for you only, unless you give me permission to, share it with anybody else. You don't have to feel obligated. Actually, Hat, whenever I brought it up to him, he was like, oh, I was actually going to see if you wanted to post it up. So that made me feel pretty good. So, Yeah, I mean they're very helpful sessions. They're therapeutic. So actually, my mom is coming into town. My parents are. I'm trying to talk my dad into it. My mom's definitely going to do it. Once my mom does it, then my sister wants to do it. So everybody's looking forward to this stuff. It's so eye opening, and yeah, I mean that's why I called this channel exactly what it is. It's my business. It's third eye quantum healing. It's QHHT. It's the third eye, because I think that everybody needs to open up their third eye and see really just what are we doing here. You ever have a question like that? What are we doing here? I question myself all the time with that. Like, how did I get here? What are we doing here? A lot of people want to get scientific. Oh, well, it all started with the Big Bang, or it all started with whatever religion. I'm telling you, it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. And you have access to it. That's the most amazing thing. Not only do you have access to it, you have access to heal yourself. There's been sessions where people have literally on camera healed themselves of broken bones. Now that is insane. Just right there. They're not doing anything. They're laying down. They're under hypnosis. Your mind is capable of so much. And this is what intrigues me so much. And I hope that it intrigues every one of you, whoever wants to reach out to me and have a session. Now, as far as the sessions go, I don't currently have an office for it yet. I plan on doing that in the future. However, I did just start it. I've only had 9 sessions. So this will be evolving over time. So if I always tell everybody, you're always going to feel most comfortable in your house. You're laying on a bed, whatever can make you most comfortable. Maybe you want to lay back in a recliner. I don't know. But this is, I'll travel to you. We can meet up at a certain location, whatever works best for you. I always tell people it's best to do it at your house. You're always going to be most comfortable at your house. Yeah. So that's it. That's it right there. Now, I'm not ashamed to show what has happened in mine. I have no shame in that. I'm not one of those people that gets, I'm not worried about what other people think kind of thing. I mean, of course, I care a little bit, but I don't let it control my life. I don't let it run my life. This is just magical things that happen. And that's what happens in one of these sessions. And why I got into QHHT. I mean, why I got into it is because I want to expand my consciousness. I want to expand my awareness. I want to understand why we're here. I want to understand just what are we doing on this spinning ball planet? Like, what are we doing? Nobody ever thought about that? Where were we before we were, conceived, to put it lightly? Where were we? If energy can't be created and it can't be destroyed, how did we get here? Just ask yourself that. And if you ask yourself that enough times, you might just hit me up for a session. So if you're in Louisiana, reach out to me. I'm on Facebook, Jonathan Myers. Reach out to me. I live in Prairieville, kind of right outside of Baton Rouge. Or you can call me. I'm not scared to put my number out there because I'm here to help you guys. All right. So you can call, you can text me. My number is 225-317-5481. And I am very much so looking forward to working with you in the future. So again, my name is Jonathan Myers. Let's open up that third eye together.